Ka Jubab Menteri Rangba ka Jela Konrad Konggel Sangma halor ka mat yatai lingkot nani ka short duration discussion ka balawan ra do ba Heaving Stone Karpran MLA ka VPP na Maurang Keneng constituency halor ka jing tarwa ban penkela ya ka forest land sa ka industrial estate ha bernihat da ka sarkar jela ha ka sngi ka basan jong ka dorbar mangtengka jong ka yeng dorbar thawan ka jela ha ka hendre trik ulber arajar arpusan kala shimbha ya ka por Hashwa ka Jubab Menteri Rangba laya shimbenta hagni ka jingya tai do ba Ardent Miller basayo moy MLA ka VPP na Nongkrem constituency nangta uba sosna sotun MLA ka NPP na Jrong Dr. Mukul Sangma MLA ka All India Trinamool Congress na Songsak bat kinongelam kaliang persya bat uba Olan Singh Sun MLA ka UDP na Mausen Ram Namar ka Jrong Palat kate ka Jubab uba Ardent ulara daga point of order kat kum ka rule laispa bat ka rule sanpu ar ba uno menteri uhap ban Jubab lingkot ya ka ba Konrad ulaong ba kam ya ha ban Pynwit haswa ka ni Konrad ulaong ba ka jing wanra ka sarkar jela ya ka investment Meghalaya agency balapan kela kerteng sa ka Meghalaya Investment Promotion Authority kam day ban ya lan na ka Land Transfer Act Ulaong bakam don kajing let don bor ban penkela industrial estate ya ke jaka katanat forest ha bernihat bat kadai tang kajing perkhat bakala kabam don nongrim hai ru.
There's a concern by many people about the fact that we will be simply giving away land to the private sector and we will be bypassing the Land Transfer Act. Sir, there is no question, I want to make it clear on the floor of the House. There is no question of bypassing the Land Transfer Act. The Meghalaya Investment Promotion Agency will never bypass the Land Transfer Act. It is one of the most important acts that we have. It is one of the acts that has protected our people for years. And there is no way in which an agency can overrule an act that has been passed by this House. So let it be clear that there is no question of the Land Transfer Act being bypassed by the Meghalaya Investment Promotion Agency. The procedures that have been followed in the past, whether it is through the MIDC, whether it is through MTDC, whether it is through other government agencies that are there, MECL, it is the same provisions that will be followed by MIPA, nothing new. So the question of MIPA getting, the Meghalaya Investment Promotion Agency getting special powers does not arise. Why we did it? We did it because we realized that the single window is an industries department based nodal agency, focusing more on general industries that are there. But in today's world, people want to invest in a new hospital. In fact, we are having a beautiful hospital coming up in Khanapara side. Now, Industries Department doesn't have any clue, with due respect, about what requires for a medical hospital to come up, what criteria are there, what kind of standards to be followed. So, is the single window competent enough to do that? Well, maybe not. Tomorrow, there are so many people who want to set up private colleges and universities, want to invest hundreds of crores. Where do they go? If they go to Industries Department, again with due respect, what are the standards to be followed? What are the different yardsticks that are there? Industries Department may not have the necessary information. Yes, we can call the Education Department, we can send the file to them, we can do all of these things, but government cannot work like that. Government requires an institutionalization of systems. Things that will follow a process so that there is an ease of doing business. If tomorrow somebody wants to put up a big processing unit, Agriculture department needs to be involved. Horticulture, food processing needs to be involved. So on and so forth, sir. So today we are having large investments in sports. Very happy to inform that the Northeast United will be setting up one of the best residential football academies right here in Shillong. Large investment will be made by them. Now for them to process this, how do they process it? So it is with that intention, only to streamline this, because again, sir, I want to go back to the budget speech yesterday. If you remember my first point, which I mentioned, the 10 opportunities, the first one was private investment. And I mentioned that the private investment will require $1 billion to be invested. That's about 8,000 crores plus. Now we have that goal. But to answer, sir, I'm replying, sir. This is not correct, sir. We don't disturb when others are replying.
What is your point of order?
On the Rule 300 and Rule 52, sir. No formal motion. There shall be no formal motion before the House nor voting. The member who has given notice may make a short statement and the minister shall reply shortly. So, sir, I think we have also submitted an amendment regarding that amendment brought by the government as far as the issue of Land Transfer Act is concerned. We will discuss, sir. We are ready to debate and discuss, but now we have to go by the rules, sir, because he has taken too much time on this short duration, sir.
It is my responsibility.
If we are to go by the rules, sir, the rule speaks out clearly that the minister shall reply shortly. We are not allowed to speak, to give a lengthy speech.
Sir, there were 5-6 people who participated.
Still, sir, you have to go by the rule.
Sir,
we are not allowed as member to speak, to give a lengthy speech.
I'm allowing the Chief Minister to complete his reply.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Sir, I may put this to the knowledge of the members. When it comes to them bringing out issues, they can take as much time as they want. But when we have to reply to it, they don't want to listen to reply. This is not the way, sir, House works.
We are not allowed to give long speech, sir. In fact, we are restrained with 10 minutes and 5 minutes time, sir.
So
I think that is clear. The record is there.
Reply. These are all matters connected.
You may continue with your reply.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So therefore, the aspect of, and so why I'm connecting to this is because I need to explain that why we are going for this industrial zone and why we want it to come up. We want it to come up because we have to achieve all these things that we're doing. It's just not a decision we take one morning and say, let us take this land and convert it into industrial estate. No. It's part of a larger strategy for us to be able to achieve that goal, to be able to take our state to an 85,000 crore economy, create the 5 lakh jobs that we have promised. That is what I'm trying to explain, sir. So anyway, I will conclude, sir. I think the honorable members, as I mentioned, are more interested in only mentioning their points, but they don't have the patience to listen to the reply. I have nothing to say, sir. So I will clarify only a few more last points, sir, that when it comes to the MIPA, we have brought in this agency only to facilitate and promote the entire aspect of investment in the state, sir. And therefore, the question of us bypassing the public, bypassing the local leaders, bypassing our laws that have been laid decades back does not arise, is what my point was. MIPA is simply there to facilitate, and they will follow the same yardstick, the same rules, the same policies that have been followed in the past many, many years and decades by government agencies like MIDC, like MTDC, and so on and so forth, sir. So therefore, I would like to make that very, very important clarification. Honorable member has raised concerns about the overall air quality and water quality. I have replied yesterday that we have been conducting surprise checks many times. In fact, just in the last 3 months, almost 4 to 5 surprise checks have been done. They will continue. In fact, I will be making them more aggressive, let me assure you, because I am very, very particular about this myself. I will just tell you and share with you that I had given a call. I don't know if our our principal secretary is there or not, but I called up my principal secretary at 11:30 in the night and told him, I want you to go tomorrow night itself, quietly, to Bernihart and check for yourself whether the standards are being met or not. Don't even inform the chairman or any officers. It's just between you and me. And only the last moment he informed them and took them. And that's how we closed down 4 or 5 units out there by doing this surprise check. That is the kind of commitment that we are showing, sir. And we will continue to do it. We will continue to do it. And therefore, let me again assure all the members who have raised this issue, especially the remover of this short discussion, and especially my dear friend Basotun, who is the local MLA, who was very concerned. He brought the local people to me. He brought the local villagers out there and all the people, and they have expressed their concerns. Sir, I am also concerned, and I can assure them that only when we show the plans to them, we show the details to them, and only when the people feel that, yes, we are comfortable with this plan, and then we can move forward, will we move forward. So that assurance I'm giving the honorable member and the people of Bernihart in Jrong constituency and the people of the state at large. For us, it doesn't make any sense to bulldoze and do the things that are against the will of the people, sir. And therefore, once again thanking the honorable member for giving me this opportunity. So I look at it as an opportunity. I really was able to clarify so many misconceptions and so many areas. So I was very happy when this particular short duration came out. And I urge members to please come out with more such short duration discussions, because it allows us to clarify so many things that the people sometimes are misunderstanding. So with these few words, sir, I once again thank the mover and the participants for bringing this particular short duration discussion. And with this clarification, I resume my seat. Thank you, sir.
Only 2 observations. One is that I would like to express my deep sense of appreciation for all the clarification. It is always important to see that what we articulate in the House in sync with the is sync with the desire of the people to know what exactly is happening. So while I thank the Chief Minister for this exhaustive reply, but at the same time, I think there are 2 things which I would like to bring to the notice. One is that we have not, I didn't hear any member alleging the government in this instant case of bulldozing. We did not. I did not hear anyone that we say that the government is bulldozing. That is one part. I think he must have misheard or we are being misquoted. Another thing is regarding the forest. In my submission, I made it abundantly clear that when we define forests, irrespective of the your legal status, the definition of forest is defined as per the Act. So what this Honorable CM has referred to, that this particular land is not a forest land. We do not say that it is a notified forest land or it falls under the notified state reserve forest. But what is the definition of forest? The definition of forest is that all land more than 1 hectare in area with a tree canopy density of more than 10%, irrespective of ownership of legal status. See? So there's a definition. I think we also said once when our Honorable Deputy CM himself was looking at the forest. We have fine-tuned, redefined this definition, because this definition is always important for legal interpretation and whenever there is a legal conflict. So I think this particular reference to this area that it is not a forest land is not from the perspective of that this area is covered under state reserve forest. No, but it is from the perspective of the definition as per the law.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I respect the point mentioned by the Honorable LO, but the point here is we go with the official records that we have. My statement was very clear. As per our records, and I'm talking as of today, the 6th of March 2025, as per our records, this is not a recorded forest land. That is my statement, sir. Nothing beyond that. Now, if it has to be recorded as a forest land, which is under government forest land, the procedure which we followed, when we to notify, we will do all those things. That is aside. So post 6th of March, tomorrow, yes. Then we go into this, because that is a procedure we to follow. But as of today, it is not a record forest land. So what I'm saying, to keep quoting it, otherwise, sir, from that point of view, whole state is forest. And then everything, so tomorrow also, suppose I say that we are going to start a college out here, we'll say, oh, forest land is being used for college. So we can be generic in that line, which is also okay. But I'm going purely with a pure definition that is there. And I'm just saying that as per the records on the 6th of March 2025, it is not a record forest. Tomorrow, if somebody writes, if somebody moves, we go ahead, we sign it, we find out how many trees are there, and all those calculations that is there as per the definition. That scenario is, sir, from tomorrow onwards. So I'm just talking today, as of now, the specific point that is there. As I said, it's just to set the record straight, because we keep saying forest land, forest land, forest land. So for it to be a forest land, it has to be categorized. It is not categorized as of today. As of today, it's not categorized as a forest land. That's all I'm saying, sir.
Karpran, since you brought this short duration discussion, you may seek one clarification, please.
Yes, sir. I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister for the reply. But as he said that this is not a forest land, but I believe that it is a plantation, because we saw so many trees are there in this 137 acres of land, and even fruit trees have seen there. So may the Honorable Chief Minister clarify on the matter.
Sir, again, it's the same point that Honorable LO has just mentioned. That, yes, if we go as per the Meghalaya Forest Regulation Act, so if there are 250 trees per hectare in a compact land of 4 hectares, then that is defined as a forest. But, sir, for that definition to be applicable, there has to be a process that is followed. And then after we do that, we declare that this is a forest land. That process has not happened. And hence, for us to say this is forest today without that process being followed, because suppose there are 249 trees, we don't know. So till that doesn't happen, all I'm saying is that we cannot use that word, is all I'm saying. Obviously, sir, from that angle, the whole of the state of Meghalaya is a forest. But my only simple point, and point being, sir, that we are always using this forest land word, and that is giving a completely different connotation to the entire discussion. It's an institute which has got a lot of trees in it. We are working towards, and obviously for industrial development, if it has to happen, then obviously we'll follow the procedure. If it is tomorrow is declared as a forest land, then the Forest Act will apply, where we have to then go for afforestation and procedures that are there that need to be followed, so on and so forth. So that's all I'm saying, sir. But for us to just start the discussion and debate by saying that this is a forest land being transferred industrial and kind of dramatizing the whole point, sir, I mean, it sounds nice, that's why we say it. All I'm saying is that it'll be better to be very specific on it. There are trees, no doubt, and tomorrow it could be declared a forest land, government forest or community forest or whatever, and we'll be happy to move forward in that line, and then procedures will follow. So if it is not a forest land declared, then a different procedure is followed. If tomorrow it is declared a forest land, as of now, as I said, it's not, because the procedure has not been followed. Then, obviously, if it's a forest, then we'll have to follow the procedure. That is all I'm saying, sir. But as of now, on the 6th of March, it is not as a recorded forest land in the records of the state government, is all I'm saying.
Habatien, page bahagi kishab, kashab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki bataya kamet. Namar kata habat thiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pet ya ka sharp plus F ha ka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka ayan la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam kta ka dur jingki marbam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba khambha ka jing im ba khambha pendon kam daki marbam medon ka sharp plus F menta kasni.
Lawan Ra Shapi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.